How's everyone doing today? Welcome back to Sinister Customs. And today we're going to be going over the Micro Low Center of Gravity King build-off competitor. So, I know I asked you guys about a name. I looked through them all. Unfortunately, a lot of them had to do with the 8 wheels and tires that this no longer has, or having a fat bottom. But I think I've come up with a name. Nice and simple. Just gonna call it SLY. So Sinister SLY. I think it goes pretty well with the slyness of the adjustable rear. And yeah, I was also asked on how that works. So let's take a look at it. So really all I did was took an old battery tray, as you see under there, and it is flipped upside down and screwed in right there, holding in the top part of the holding in the back part of the top frame. And then on the servo actually fits perfect down in there, and I was able to screw right into those little deals that those screws go into, those little uprisers or downrisers, and it mounts the servo perfectly, just right there. And I have it just ran to a spring or to a shock that is literally just in between the forelink there. So seeing as I'm running the rear steer, there's a gap where the 3-link would normally go there in the center. So I put the shock there, and then when I ran the 2 screws on either side for the 4-link, it holds the shock in place down there. So that's how that's all hooked up. I've just got it ran to a Spectrum SR15, the 5-channel Spectrum, whatever one that is. So I've got it ran to that, so that's how I'm able to just ever so slightly adjust it in increments. If you just run it on a factory controller, you could run it on a 3-channel and have 3 positions. But yeah, let's go over what else has been done to it. So I've replaced both the servos with the CCXRC Honey Badgers. I put the heaviest weight springs in the rear now that I can suck it down and do whatever. So got full adjustment of that pretty well. And did take out the Tegu, and am now running just the regular Lizard. That is not a Pro. My 3S battery crapped out on me that I had shoved down in there. So now I've just got a factory 2S actually shoved in there. And that's another reason for the Lizard, because of room. Also took the little roof off and added that Mini Z top rack that I just flipped upside down. What else is new? Oh yeah. So I took the Surpass out and am now running the BAM 1900 kV. Just added as many brass weights up here as possible. I am running the Mofo DDP dually wheels with some mudslingers on the front. Got the 4mm extended CVD axle shafts from Mofo RC. SSD weighted wheels in the rear with rock creepers, I believe. Yeah, rock creepers. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all that has changed. took one of the Savox servos and put it back there, and that's what I'm running there. I think I switched the shocks around since the last scene. Those are the HR internal shocks. I actually have a spring on both sides of it, so it goes, it wants to suck it back in, but it still wasn't enough, so I added that little rubber band there too. So yeah, trying to keep as much limitation in the front for the uphill, but I still need some flex for doing the other competitions as well. So that was the whole point of the servo back there, is I can completely limit the flex. Also, it'll put it over here or over here, so I can also change the side hill a little bit. We'll see how that does. But yeah, figured I'd give you one last look at it all before we start doing the competition. So this is exactly what it's going to look like through the competition. Cannot change anything throughout the competition. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the little peek at it, and stay tuned to see what this thing does on an incline. That will be the first competition. And be sure to check out the other competitors in this competition. I will leave links to their Instagram and YouTube in the description below. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.